It stopped sprinkling, but I'm going to let it dry out just a little bit more. It's still quite a bit damp. Let me kind of show you what all I want to get rid of so you know what I'm talking about. From that previous video where I was talking about how I need to clean up all in front of the cabin, that way I could be able to, you know, throw debris out of it. Let me give you a walkthrough of the outside that needs to be cleaned up. All right, so we do have kudzu. If you know what kudzu is, if you're from the South, this stuff grows over 1 foot a day. See this? It is a very invasive vine that will actually cover a complete building. It'll cover trees. You'll lose an entire forest to it. So the kudzu is going to be murdered. Sadly, I am going to be pulling all the ivy down. As beautiful as it is, well, come to think of it, I might leave some of it on the rock, but any of the ivy that is getting close to being up top, because there is some up on the porch, has got to go. But I'm going to do a kill all out here when it's not damp and get rid of, I did a poison ivy killer. Ooh, while we're at it, my ADD. Look at these centipedes we have, or millipede. They're like a almond something or another millipede, and they spray a smell that is like their weapon. I don't think it smells bad. Jeremy thinks it's the most disgusting thing, and the puppy hates it too. But, I mean, do you see how big this thing is? This is one of the smaller ones too. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I did a poison ivy and poison oak kill-all because this area was covered in it, but you can still see there's some spots that still it exists, and it's still going up the tree here. So basically I need to do a kill-all. I'm going to go from the edge of the bamboo, minus like a few of these bamboo pieces are still going to go. I'm just going to go straight across to where that tree is. And then from that tree, there's a tree way back there right here. I'm going to use that as my borders. And I'm going to basically do a kill all of all the small plants besides the roses. The roses I'm going to be very careful about. Apparently these are Japanese tea roses that were planted here. Of course it's been raining, so they're droopy, but look how pretty. I thought before I got that app that tells you what things are, I thought it was like blackberry bushes or something, but it's roses. So I need to get a way to have it be able to grow up, some type of trellis. And of course it's growing throughout here. This stuff may have to be transplanted because up there are the double doors I need to be able to throw stuff out of. So I'll end up moving the wood that's here, these railroad ties, that I guess were the, oh, loud vehicle. I guess were the supports for the porch that had been here, the 2-story porch. At least I'm assuming it was 2 stories by the look of it. All this through here is going to go. Even the trees, because the trees, a lot of them are like those sweet gum trees, and I hate sweet gum so much. So once it dries out, I'm going to get started. I'll be back in just a flash when it's dried out just a little bit and not sprinkling still. So if you can't tell by the sweat and possibly the raccoon eyes going on a bit here and the blisters, this is real life. Definitely not anything sugar-coated. So I got just about everything mowed down. I have mom duties today, so I have to catch my breath so I can talk to you, but we have gymnastics to go to tonight and errands run. So this is where it ends today, and tomorrow will be cleanup. All right, as you can see behind me, it is for the most part clear. There's some rose bushes and some little stuff, but I got rid of all the vines. And God, I really hate kudzu. That stuff is so hard to tear out of the ground. I have a beautiful glisten of sweat, but it's done. So now I can put that bag out here that works as a dumpster until we're ready to actually get a dumpster. So the fun part can really begin. So definitely be on the lookout for the next video that will be gutting those 2 rooms that have all the black mold and seeing what's in the ceiling. I'll see you then.